Hello and welcome to the show, and welcome to Like a Swarm of Ants, the Pictish Rebellion AD 670 to 685. 11 years have passed since that fateful day at the Battle of the Two Rivers. The Northumbrians' power has started to wane and the Picts are in the ascendancy. They are now looking to expand their kingdom against the neighbouring Scotty. It's AD 682 and the Battle of Dundurn. At this stage in history, the Picts are led by King Bridie Mac Billy. His predecessor, King Drest, is suspected to have died of a heart attack whilst fornicating nuns. Bridie MacBilly's champion is Big Angus. He also has a small retinue, including Bishop Frothy, Leader 1 and Leader 2, Funboy and Feckle, and Houndmaster Fergal Barkey. So here they all are. They've got 8 groups of raiders, 2 of which are 8 strong. Also some skirmishers, missiles and the dogs. There's no cavalry in this battle. The Scotty in Dundurn are led by Lord Donald Macronel, his champion Jock. He's got Haggis McMuffin, Neats McNugget, and Leader 3 is Big T, and he's in charge of the skirmishers. So the Scotty will be outnumbered. They have 6 groups of raiders, 1 of which will be noble, 2 groups of skirmishers and 1 group of missiles. Dundurn is a fortified settlement. It is situated on the left-hand side of the table on some high ground. It is protected by a thick hedge. This will be light cover and a medium obstacle to cross in anywhere other than the gate. Other pieces of terrain, including some marshland to the bottom of the table as you look, that will be medium obstacle, and patches of rough ground which will be minor obstacles. The Scotty have darting blow and bounding move, along with strong arm and 2 shield wall braces, whereas the Picts picked up an extra card, that's quite difficult to say, during the pre-game shenanigans. They have rage, bounding move, spear hedge, carpe diem, aggressive charge and evade. I decided against a clash of the champions, went ahead with the drinking, speeches and praying to the gods, and both sides did pretty well with their force morale. It's on 11 for both of them, and like I said previously, the Picts also picked up an extra card. There are no Bibamus or Portentous Signs cards in the pack. Let battle commence. So the Picts have arrived at Dundurn, and the Scotty are trying to repel the onslaught. The Picts are in 3 divisions, Bridie MacBilly in the middle with his bishop and champion. He's got the 2 groups of 8 raiders with him, dogs on the right, and further to the right we've got the missiles and skirmishers. Cowering behind the hedge in the fortress of Dundurn are the Scotty. There's Donald Macronel in the centre with his noble raiders. They have pushed out a couple of skirmish groups to the front. Hopefully they can disrupt the Picts before they get there. Right, first card up is Pictish Warhounds. I think they'll stay there at the moment. Don't want to waste them just yet. Scotty Leader 1. Well, funny old thing, the Scotty are not going to be moving much. They're going to stay behind their hedge. We'll start to swap out some cards though. Leader 3. Skirmishers. Right, they're on the move. I think they'll go bounding up into the wood. 15. And there they are, started to flank the Scotty already. Leader 2, again, nothing at the moment. Missiles, let's check the range on them. They are just in range of the raiders here, so they'll have a pop. 5-6 to hit. 1 hit. Firing at this left-hand group. It's 4-5 shock, 6 kill. No effect. Right, finding some Pictish action. That is Funboy. Right, the plan for Funboy and his groups is to go left flanking and try and hook in around those trees on the left-hand side of that hill fort. He's going to split his formation up, take 2 groups to go left flanking and leave this group with King Bridie. So this group here, what's that, 14? And the other group will follow on 9. So the Picts are off and running. Where they go. King Bridie. Right, he'll just tell these two groups to go straight ahead and get this lot to follow on. Join up in a moment. So, not brilliant. And we lose 1 pip per dice for that, so they only go 5. And this group will go and join them. They can join up next time. Leader 2 is Feckle. Right, they will lose 1 pip per dice again because of that rough ground. Haven't got a Carpe Diem. I have got a Carpe Diem, but I don't want to waste that on those skirmishers, I don't think. Or do I? -1 pip per dice. Got a bounding move. Yes, I'll do that. Right, 4 dice. Less 1 per dice. Oh, God, look at that. They go 2 inches. What a waste of a card. That is just typical. Useless. Scotty skirmishers, right. Well, I guess the main threat are these guys, so they will move up to the edge of here and get within 6 inches. Which they do. They don't get any deductions for rough ground. 4 dice hitting in the open, 4, 5, 6 to hit. That's 3 hits, all against this group here. And it's 4, 5, 6 shock. 1 shock. And try and slow them down. Scotty Lord, well, all he's going to do is just swap out a few cards, I think. Although, actually, he's quite happy with those. And Pictish missiles. Right, they will play Fleet of Foot. Up here, I think I want them. So they go 12. And they will open fire on the Scotty skirmishers in that rough ground just to their front. They're within close range now. So it's 4, 5, 6 to hit. Ooh, 4 hits. And it's 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. Which is 1 kill and 1 shock. Now, is that kill on Big T? Oh, it is. Well, he's only got level 1, so he is gone. Noble killed. 5. -2, and the Scotty are on 9 already. Disaster. And that's the end of turn. Right, the Warhounds. Well, again, I'm not going to do too much with them at the moment. Don't want to expose them. Scotty Leader 1, he will do not a lot at the moment. Old Haggis McMuffin. Leader 3, well, he's just gone. Leader 2, again, nothing. Pictish Lord. Right, King Bridie. Right, they can join up. For 1, they're close enough, and they can move. He'll take that point of shock off, and they'll move forward 3 dice. This time they go 17. Now, this is a hill fort. This is a slope. I'm going to count it as a dike, effectively, for a defence. So as they go up the slope, they're going to get 1 point of shock on each group. Leader 2. Well, that is Feckle. Now, I am going to, again, try and get rid of those skirmishers. I'm going to give them -1 there. I'll play a Carpe Diem because I want to disperse them. Bit of a luxury, but here we go. Oh dear, 7, that might be enough. Ooh, just. Right. So they're up. And they are gone. Scotty Lord. Donald McRonnell. I don't think you can do too much. I mean, he's got a good defensive position. They're uphill. They're going to get shot coming up. Why surge out and waste it? So he stays there. Missiles. Now they will fire at this group here. 4, 5, 6 to hit. 1 hit. And it's 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. Oh, that's a kill. So is it on old Bridie? No. Scotty skirmishers. Well, they can't do a great deal. Their leader is gone, and one of their groups are gone. However, they can turn around there and have a go. 4, 5, 6 to hit. 2 hits. And 4, 5, 6 shock. 1 shock, so they're up to 2. Pictish skirmishers. Well, I think these guys, I'm just going to push them right up to the hedge. They will go 11. Missiles, they will fire at the Scotty skirmishers. Again, 4, 5, 6 to hit. 2 hits. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. So another shock and another kill. So they're down to 2 effectives only because of that shock. Pictish leader 1, fun boy, right, left flanker. Away they go. They go 12 again. Wrong, 15. And the group following on behind go 10. And there they are, snuggling around. So, end of turn. I think old Bridie has got his gang too close to the Scotty at the moment. He doesn't want to be that close because he wants Fun Boy to get in there and swing around to the left, in behind. And Feck All is doing Feck All at the moment. And he needs to get up. So, Bridie is a bit exposed at the moment. Who misses? Right, King Bridie. I think it's pointless charging up the hill. Yeah, he might just take those 3 points of shock off. Oh, they got 2, so they're down to 1. Scotty skirmishers. Well, they're still here. We've got 1 point of shock, so they'll have 2 dice at these. Hitting on 4, 5, 6, 2 hits. And 4, 5, 6 shock, no effect. Scotty leader 1. Right, Haggis McMuffin. I think he's got to turn and face the threat coming from his right. So they're going to withdraw here and they'll swing around, be facing the wrong way. Yeah, okay, they can do that. But, like I say, they'll be facing the wrong way. Pivoting to the rear. And the Scotty Lord. Right, well now Donald is a bit exposed. He's got his missiles there, which are in the way, and the other going over there. So Haggis moving those 2 groups there has left him on his own. He's alright for the moment, but what's he do? Yeah, I still think he waits. Pictish missiles. Well, they'll carry on peppering these skirmishers, heading on 4, 5, 6, 1 hit. 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. Another shock. Up to 3. Scotty leader 2, Neeps McNugget. Right, Neeps. I think he's going to get his lot to shuffle to the side and join up with the Noble Raiders here. So they're out the way. They'll interpenetrate, push them aside, shuffle over. Now, there's some rough ground there. I better roll for this, actually. Lose 1 pip per dice. So they'll go 6. That's all right. They will just be pushed back, which has buggered them up. But they're not a formation yet. Pictish skirmishers. Well, they'll be getting into the fort. Minus 1 pip per dice for them. So they will be going 7. And that will put them nicely in the field there, that rough ground. Leader 2. Feck all, come on. Start moving. So, minus 1 pip per dice for coming across here. Okay, so he finally goes a little bit better. That is 8. And final card is Scotty missiles. Like I said, they are behind the main line now and out of position. However, they can turn and fire at those skirmishers. 4, 5, 6 to hit. 2 hits. 3, 4 shock. 5, 6 kill. No effect. That was end of turn. So here we go again. Scotty leader 2. Neeps McNugget. Right, here we'll just join up there. So now that's all one big formation. Scotty skirmishers. Right, I guess they've got to go for the ones closest, which are these chaps here. Hitting with 2 dice, 4, 5, 6, 2 hits, and 4, 5, 6 for shock, 1 shock. The Warhounds. Right, come on, Barky. There you go, 12. Right, and that's better. Ready to pounce. Pictish missiles. Right, here they are. They're going to move with 2 dice over here. 10, that's a great move. I think they'll continue on those skirmishers. Hitting on 5, 6 because they did move. So that is just 1 hit. And 3, 4 shot, 5, 6 kill. Another kill, and that means that they're excess shock. And because they're skirmishers, they will go back 3 inches. So I'll push them back. So well, I'll have to cross over the hedge. I think they're in there. There they go. They've just scrambled over the hedge. All right, the Pictish Lord Bridie. Ooh, I think he's still got to hold his horses. He'll just take that point of shock off. Well, draw a card first, see if it's any use. Clearly not, so that ditched immediately. Feckle. Right, I think I will push them up here. They've got rough ground. They're coming up the hill of the hill fort. So it's -1 per dice, plus a point of shock. He'll take that one off first. Okay, so they lose 3. He goes 8. Which is enough to get up onto the hedge. That shot goes straight back on. And they go there and they go there. Right. Skirmishers will evade. So off they go. 7. Put them over there. They'll take another point of shock because they're not in rough ground, which means actually they're going to rout, so they're gone. But they will throw just before they go and no effect. Right, we are now going to have our first combat. These 2 groups are involved. I'm going to allow 2 from each supporting group in the formation only. The Picts will be playing aggressive charge, but that's going to be countered immediately by shield wall braced from the Scotty. Right, the way I play this is an obstacle to both sides, so it will be hitting on 5s and 6s only for both sides. It's 8 dice each. Picts go first. That's a pretty good hit. So they're supporting, so they'll get 2 and they'll get 3. And coming back, also a good hit. 3 and 2. Right, it is 3, 4, 5 shock, 6 kills, so that's 1 shock. And the other group is 1 kill and 2 shock. And on this group is 1 kill, 1 shock. And the other group, 1 kill, 1 shock. Yeah, I'm not going to say no because he's not involved in the combat. There we go. Right, so that's net 1, 2 for Scotty. Withdraw if excess shock. No, so we go again. Again, 5s and 6s. Just the 1 hit. And again, 1 hit. Damage on the Scotty. Nothing. Damage on the Picts. Nothing. End of combat. Ooh, Scotty Lord, Donald MacRonnell. Now, am I right in thinking that he can take the shock off there because they're all part of the same formation? Don't know. They seem to be a long way away. but I don't see why not. That's in the rules. So 3 points of shock, go. Fun boy. Right, he needs to get this lot over the hedge. It's -2 pip per dice. No, he's probably not going to make contact. Well, there we go. That's gone. That's gone. Goes 4 inches. And the group following up behind goes up to the hedge, but not over. These skirmishers, right, here they are. They're going to make themselves an annoyance by firing at this group here. 4, 5, 6 to hit. Well, that's 4 hits and 4, 5, 6 shock. Oof. 4 shock. Well, there we go. It's right up the rear, isn't it? Scotty don't like it up 'em. Scotty missiles. Oh, here we go. They'll be taking on those skirmishers there. That's a bit cocky. Roll that one again. So that's 2 hits. And it's 3, 4 shock, 5, 6 kill. So 1 shock, 1 kill. And final card is Scotty Leader 1. Right, so he can turn his formation round. What you can do for 1. Right, how to play this one? I'm not quite sure they can go forward as a formation. That's in the way, so I'm going to go forward with this group only. Around here, they will strong arm on the way in. So they'll go 2 dice, which is more than enough to go in. I think, to be fair, the pigs are going to scatter. And here we go, strong arm, looking for 5s and 6s, just 1. So that's 1 point of shock. A straight 8 versus 8, hitting on 4, 5, 6. That is a crunching 6 hits. Fun boy might be in trouble here. Okay, coming back is 4 hits. Right, damage on the Picts. 1 kill and 2 shock. So shock's up to 3. Is the kill on Funboy? No, so he's gone. Damage on the Scotty. 3 shock, 1 kill. Is the kill on Haggis? Ooh, it is. Haggis McMuffin takes a wound. Second noble to be wounded or killed. And bad things happen there. 2. That's no effect. Right, net 1 to the Scotty. No excess shock, go again. 6 dice for the Scotty. Again, hitting on 4, 5, 6, that's a good hit. And 6 for the Picts. Disastrous 1. Damage on the Picts. Better roll that one again. That is 4 shock. Excess. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the Scotty, nothing. Right, excess shock. They go back 2, so I'm going to say they're going to have to scramble over that hedge. And did they win the combat there? No, it was even, so they stay there. Combat ends. So things not necessarily going to plan for the Picts here. They have had their attack on the left flank repulsed. Bridie, he's messing around on the bottom edge of the slope there. And old Feckall has got in, but not doing much on the right. Big dilemma from Bridie. Does he go for it now, or does he wait for the flanking units to do something? Right, Feckall is up first. Right, he's going to hop across. He'll take a point of shock off. No, can he do that? Take a point of shock off? I don't think he can if he's fighting. I don't know whether I can get these to hop over either. Can I do that? I'm quite sure there. I guess not, because they're fighting. Alright, he's just going to hop over. I guess I can allow the Scotty to do the same. I don't see why not. No, it's not their go. Right. 8 dice for the Picts, hitting on 5s and 6s, that is nothing. 7 for the Scotty, that's 4 hits, so it'll be 2 on them and 2 on the supporting group. 2 on this group here is 2 points of shock, so they're up to 4. And this group, just the 1 point of shock. 7 dice each, that's better, just 3 hits. And coming back, just the 1. Right, damage on the Scotty, that's a kill. And that's a kill and a shock. Is the kill on Neeps? No. That's 2 Scotty dead. They're excess. What's coming back? Another kill. Right, is that on Feckle? It is. So he's wounded. But it's a net 2. And that's 4 back, 1 inch per shock on group. Well, that is, they're excess anyway. But that's 5. So they go back there with him. The rest don't withdraw because it's over 2 inches. They can advance. So they can hop over the hedge, I guess. Going to get very chaotic shortly. Don't think they can, to be fair. Right, so there we have it. They're in. Bad things happen for a wound here. 2, no effect. Ooh, Pictish skirmishers. Well, there they are. And they're just going to pepper this lot and try and break them. It's 3 dice, hitting on 4, 5, 6. That's 2 hits. And it's 4, 5, 6 shock. Oh, 2 shock. 1. 2. Well, they can't break them. That's 4 with 7. So they go back 3. So they're going back there. Right, Scotty Lord. Donald, what are you going to do? He's desperate on his right. He'll draw a card. He's got bounding move. You already had bounding move. Right, how about if we bounding move and a copy DM and a darting blow? They will hop over the hedge. I said I wasn't going to do this, but desperate times, I think. Or do I just stick it out? Think. Right, he goes for it. So there we are, playing the 3 cards there. Bounding move, because they lose 2 pips per dice coming over the hedge. So that goes, but they got enough to get in. That's fine. Storming down the hill. Let's work out some dice. Okay, 24 for the Scotty. Hitting on 4s. Not a bad hit, actually. 4, 5, 4. 25 coming back. Right, damage on this group of Pictish raiders is 2 shock. And Bridie's gang. Ooh, that's a heavy hit. 2 kill and 3 shock. The kill on Bridie? No. And last group, just the 1 kill. So that's 3 kill in total. Now for the Scotty, these are noble raiders. So 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. So that's 3 shock. These are normal raiders, but that's just 1 shock. And last group, 2 kill, 2 shock. Well, that saved the day for the Picts, I think. And there's no noble there, so 1, 2. So net 1 to the Scotty. Withdraw if excess shock. No, there is no excess shock, so we go again. We do not go again. It's starting blow. Good job, I remembered that. Right, they go back 2 dice 6. 5, which gets them back over the hedge. Brilliant. So that's worked really well. End of combat. Right, Scotty leader 2. Right, well that's old Neeps here. Does he abandon them and go and help somebody else or take some shock off? I think he takes 2 points of shock off. They're down to 5, still excess. Scotty missiles. Well, that's useful for them. They will fire at those skirmishers. Try and clear them out of the way. 5, 6 to hit, so that's 2 hits. And it's 3, 4 shot, 5, 6 kill. So 1 shot, 1 kill. Ah, the Warhounds. Right, Fergal Barky is going to let loose the dogs of war onto this group over here. So they're in through the gate. 5d6, looking for 5s and 6 for shock. Okay, just the 1. Do they return? 1, 2, 3 they don't. 4, 5, 6 they do. Hurrah! Back they go to Fergal Barky, the master. He's whistled them back. Right, Scotty leader 1. Old Haggis, he's only got the 1 command initiative. He will... what's he going to do here? I guess he's going to take a point of shock off, actually. Take him down to 2. He'll tell this lot to move up. Just to there. There we go. Pictish leader 1, fun boy. Right, well he'll take off 2 points of shock. So they're up to, or down to 5 rather. Pictish Lord, right. King Bridie. Ooh, now decisions. I think I'm going to get the dogs to go in again before I attack. So he is going to take some shock off. So he'll take off 2 points there and 1 point there. But it also says that when your lord activates, you can get the bishop to activate, old Frothy. Once during a game, he can do a curse against enemy within 6 inches, and he will do that against the noble raiders here. 1 dice 3. 1. Fabulous. Well done, Frothy. Final card is Pictish missiles. Right, well I'm going to just get them in around the back. Well, they only go 7. Pretty useless. End of turn. Right, the Scotty Nobles should have been on 4 shock there, not 1, so I've just adjusted that one. And away we go. Pictish leader 2, feck all. Right, he's only got 1 command initiative. Crikey. He's got 4 shock. I think realistically he's just going to take some shock off. Not brilliant, but can't do a lot else. Right, the dogs. Oh, they're off again. So they're going to go straight in through the gate. This one. 6 dice, looking for 5s and 6s. Another 2 points of shock. Ah, now that's interesting. And I'll tell you for why in a moment. Right, first of all, do they return? 4, 5, 6 they do. No, they don't. They run away, but they've done a fair bit of shock this time round. Off they go, and Barky runs after them. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is play Rage. And that's going to be targeted at that enemy group for the Picts. So, oblige one enemy group within 12 inches to test to see if they surge forward 3 dice 6. Roll below or equal to the shock on that group. So, anything but a 6. There we go. They run through that gate. Oh, well, they go 3 dice 6. Better just check they make it. Yes, they do. Down the slope. Smash into them. However, they got all that shock. They might come a cropper. So it's 4 dice for the Scotty, hitting on 4, 5, 6. 1 hit. 11 dice for the Picts. Not brilliant. That's 4. Right, hits on the Picts, 4, 1 shock. Hits on the Scotty. Wow, 1 shock. Would you believe it? 6. Oh, they're not excess, so we go again. Right, Scotty down to 3. That's 2 hits. It's on 9. Wait. Right, damage on the Picts. 1 shock. That's up to 3. Coming back on the Scotty. Ooh, that's a hefty 2 kill and 1 shock. So that's 7. And 1, 2, 4 with 7, not broken. However, they will run away 3. Basically, puts them back up there again. I'm going to say that they're not formed, though. They will advance 2. That's the whole shield wall can advance 2. And they will also all take a point of shock because they're going up the hill. Okay. Righto. Scotty leader 2. That is Neeps. Oh yeah, I'll take off 2 points of shock there. Down to 3 now. Ooh, Pictish Lord. Right, you could take off a couple of points of shock because they're going to pick up some shock when they charge in again. I think they probably got to go for it. Yeah, 2 points of shock off here. They're going to charge in. You're going to do a Carpe Diem, aggressive charge and bounding move. Bounding move only really because if I start rolling some 1s, then they might not get there. So 4 dice. Yeah, they're in. But they all take another point of shock. So they're on 2. They're on 3, and they're on 3 as well. All of the Scotty groups can fight. They're not a formation, but they're all close enough to get in on the action. So, aggressive charge being negated by shield wall braced for the Scotty. Right, it's 21 for the Picts, including the 2 cards. Hitting on 5s and 6s only, though, because of that hedge. Okay, I thought it was worse than that. It's not brilliant, but 5 hits. And 12 dice coming back. Also 5 hits. 2, 2, 1. Right, on the Noble Raiders here. 6, that's a kill. And let's see if it is old Jobby. No, it's not. So 1 Noble Raider dies there. One point of shock, so they're on 8. So they are going to be broken. And the file group is 1 shock, 1 kill. Oh, they're going to be broken as well. No, they're not. Excess shock. Oh, I'll tell a lie. Okay, 2 dead there. On the Picts, left-hand group is 1 kill. Lardies group, 1 shock. And the far group, nothing. Net 1. Right, retire if excess shock. The Noble Raiders do not have excess shock. These guys are going to rout. So first of all, they'll go back minimum of 6. I do mess that up every now and again. Then they're going to run away. 3 dice, 6, 16.
They do take another couple of points of shock, but I won't worry about that. And that is them gone. And these chaps here will go back 1 inch. Now, advance. So 2 inches, yes, they won the combat. They will get over the hedge. This is where it gets very messy with these sorts of games. I'm going to say that, yeah, well, this lot can get over the hedge as well. There we go, mulched in there. So we have another round of combat. I think these guys can fight here. And those guys will continue the fight over there. Right, first of all here. Right, I'm going to have to roll this separately because they are still fighting over the hedge. So 3 dice here of the 10. I'm going to be hitting on 5s and 6s, so that's no hits there. The remainder will be normal, 4, 5, 6. So that's 3 hits there. Coming back is 8, so I'm going to have 4 dice here on 5s and 6, that's 2 hits on them. And to their left hand side is 2 hits, hitting on 4, 5, 6. So pretty good effort by the Noble Raiders there. What damage have we done is 2 shocks that are on 6, which is excess. This group of Picts is 1 kill. Just do a quick check on whether that is old Bridie. It is. Right. Bridie's going to take a wound. Being a raider, they like taking wounds. I'll come back to that in a moment. And the other 2 on these guys here, no effect. Right, wounded King Bridie, 2. -1. Picts are on 10. I do need to roll for that group that broke earlier, 2. That was -1 for the Scotty. They're on 8. Right, any excess shock? No, no, yes. So they will go back 1. And I'm going to say they're in contact. No, yeah, I'm going to say they're in contact there. All right. They can't get over the hedge. Right, so bit of a mishmash, but they're still in contact there. Ooh, Pictish skirmishers. Well, again, they've just got the 1 dice here. They'll be firing at these. Miss. Pictish missiles. Right, they're going to hop over the hedge and come here. -1 on each dice, but that's more than enough. Away they go. Scotty missiles. Right, well, they're just going to about turn and fire at these guys here. 4 dice, hitting on 4, 5, 6. That's 3 hits. They can do some damage here. There's 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. That's 1 kill. Is that on Bridie? It is. Ooh, now. Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to give old Angus a chunk there. So the champion's down to 1. Right, fun boy. Well, he's still got a lot of shock. He's going to take off 2 points of shock, down to 3 now. Scotty Lord. So Donnell, he's in a fight against these guys here. Yeah. Right, so that just reignites. They're down 3, so it's 2, +1 for elite. So it's 8 dice for the Scotty. And that is a crunching hit. That was a 4, I think, that other one. And coming back is just 6, but that's a fantastic hit as well, considering. Right, damage on the Picts is 1 kill and 2 shock. So they're going to be excess. Who's the kill on? Right, well, it's just an old matey there, but they're excess. And on the Noble Raiders, 4, 5 shock, 6 kill. Well, okay, let's get that shock on first. This isn't good. And is the kill on Donnell? No. So he's gone. 4 on 9, they're going to be broken. It's net 0. All right, withdraw a minimum of 6. Take another 2, right, up to 5. and they will rout. 13. Lots of bad things happen for elite. 4. -2. Scotty are on 6 force morale. They will not advance though, because they are also excess shock. So I'm just going to push them back a little bit. Final card is Scotty Leader 1, Haggis McMuffin. I suppose he's got a charge in here. -2 on the move. Hasn't got anything useful card-wise, unfortunately. So it's -2, goes 4, just about enough. Six all on the dice, hitting on 5s and 6s. That's 3 hits on the Picts. And coming back is 2. Alright, damage on the Picts. 1 shock, 1 kill. And up to 4 is the kill on Funboy. No. And damage on the Scotty. Is another shock there. So they're up to 3 there. Excess shock, no. So we go again. 6 for the Scotty. So that's 2 hits. With that hedge. And 4 for the Picts. Again, 2 hits. I need the 6s for the effect. Right. Damage on the Picts is nothing. Wrong. 1 shock. Excess. And the other chaps also 1 shock. So they're on 4. Right. They will go back 1 inch. And that is combat broken. A very confused picture at the moment. Funboy's efforts to flank the Scotty have not gone well on this side. In the centre though, Bridie is having a whale of a time. Although he's got some heavily shocked troops with him. They should be able to clear up quite easily here, I would say. And unfortunately for the Scotty, old Donald McRonnell has run away with his elite, which ain't good. However, the Scotty are still fighting. Right, leader 2, Neeps. Right, what can he do? Take a point of shock off. And then charge into these guys here. Hasn't got anything useful cards wise, but these will just get out the way. They will charge in. I better roll for that. -2 on the move. That's no problem. And they will have to turn and face. So Scotty's going to be on 5, hitting on 4, 5, 6. 3 hits. That would be great if that was the effect, but it isn't. It's just the hitting. And in reply is only 4. Just the 2 coming back. Righty-ho. 2 shock, which is enough to break them. And on the Scotty is 2 shocks. They're up to 4. Right, they will go back, excess shock, they'll go back 4. And now going to rout. They go 8. Oh dear, bad things happen. 1. -1 point, and the Picts are on 9. Right, Pictish missiles. Well, they will fire, in fact, yeah, they will fire at these guys here. 4, 5, 6 to hit, 1 hit. And 3 is no effect. Oh, there we go. Bridie. He's only got 2 command initiatives. I think, to be honest, he abandons this lot and moves. And he's going to go and join this lot over here. 11. Which is just about enough. Right, so he goes over there. Takes his wound with him. and that will reignite this combat here. So these chaps will be on 1. Picts are on 10. Hitting on 4s up. Well, going to be curtains there, isn't it? Surely. Coming back, nothing. Damage. Okay, well, it's 4 shock. So 1, 2, 3. Well, they're going to be broken. Right, so as they're on 7, they go back 5. Run away. They go another 13. That's them gone. They'll advance 2. Bad things happen. 6. Ooh, that's -3. Scotty suddenly go down to 3. Scotty missiles. Well, what are they going to do now? Well, I guess they'll move 2 dice to their left and then fire at these guys. Hitting on 5, 6, 3 hits. This could be interesting. Oh, look at that, 2 kill. Now, he's one on Bridie. No. All right, so 1, 2. Scotty Lord. Well, I think he's got to detach from his noble warriors. He can't rally them. What can he do? I suppose he's got to get over here. Oh, that's a fantastic move. 16. Yep, he's done it. Right, so he runs over there. He's going to tell this lot to move in. They've got to turn around and then go 8, which they do. I think that's it. Right, end of turn. He's just picked up a rally card. He's going to play that immediately and try and get 1 dice 6 shock off the group he's just joined. So he rolls 1. Oh dear. Better than nothing. Pictish leader 2. Now he's fanning around. Feck all is again doing feck all. Right, well here he is. Yeah, I think they're just going to swoop around this way. Getting very, very complex. He's only got 1 command initiative. They're going to lose 1 pip per dice movement and -3. Okay, so that's gone. That's 6. So they go 3 inches. I'll have to get out of the way. Oh, it's carnage. I'll sort that out. Right, Scotty leader 1. Haggis. Well, he's on his own now. He'll take off a point of shock there. Pictish skirmishers, they've been shoved out the way. Let's see what they're going to do. Right, they're going to, there's only one of them really effective. Come across here, as they do, and throw something at them. No effect. Final card, Fun Boy. Right, he'll take off 2 points of shock. End of turn. Wrong, I've left this lot behind, so they will hop over there, losing 2 pips per dice, so therefore they will go, just get over. Right, Pictish leader 1, Fun Boy. Again, 2 points of shock off. No, he'll take 1 point of shock off and get them to join up. Oh, here we go. Now, here he is. He's got 2 command initiatives. So, now, can he get these guys involved? I think they can join up. They're that close. Join up with the noble. And then they're going to charge in. Copied him. Aggressive charge. -3 on the move. Oh, they just about made it. Right, bang. They'll come with them. Bang. They'll turn and face. He can get in, this lot can't. They are going to be dispersed. 15 dice for the Picts hitting on 3s because of aggressive charge. I have to re-roll this because I forgot that. That's a monster. Coming back is 10, hitting on 4s. So they've done 5, 3 on that group and 2 on that group. Alright, what's the damage? A horrible 2 kill and 7 shock. They're going to be broken. 2 kill. That's not on a noble, so 1, 2. Right, this group here is 1 kill, 1 shock. Is that on the noble? No. Up to 4. And on Bridie's gang, 1 kill, 1 shock. Is that on Bridie? No, it's not. So it's net 0. I'm afraid this is the second group that old Donald's been with that's broken. So first of all, withdraw a minimum of 6. Then they run away. And that's them 11. Raider group breaks 6. Ooh. And that's -3, and the Scotty are on 0 force morale. Unsurprisingly, they will run away out the back entrance of their hill fort. That was a bloody scrap. Scotty did pretty well on their right flank, stopped the incursion there. But after this massacre in the middle and lots of routing, the Scotty finally decided they had had enough. And obviously the Picts had some reinforcements coming in on the right flank there. But that was a close run thing for old Bridie, who took a wound, and his champion took a wound as well. So well done, Scotty, for putting up a good fight. But ultimately, they failed, and the Pictish kingdom expands again.
The Scotty lost Big T, the noble, killed quite early, and Haggis McMuffin was wounded. 2 noble raiders, 10 raiders, and 2 skirmishers. But the Picts suffered for that victory. Bridie McBilly was wounded, along with Feckle and Big Angus, the champion, although they do like being wounded, do the raiders. 14 raiders themselves died, and 2 skirmishers. After a few years' hiatus, the Northumbrians under King Ecgfrith have got their act back together. Ecgfrith looks north, sees a problem, and musters his troops to move into the Highlands. Look out, we got the Battle of Dundurn, which will be the last game in the campaign. Hope you enjoyed that. I did, and I hope to see you next time.